In 2004, I had the unique experience of witnessing the rebirth of a nation. It happened as Ukraine went to vote in their first open presidential election since the fall of the Soviet Union. As the government announced the winner, it was clear that the will of the people was rejected. The government, thinking it knew better, fraudulently tilted the election in favor of the Russian-backed candidate. The next few days, millions of Ukrainians flooded the city streets demanding the freedom they wished for, but had never known. While I chanted arm in arm with the crowd, I realized I had enjoyed the same freedom they yearned for their entire lives, with little understanding of what it meant or cost. After 6 weeks of unyielding protest, the Ukrainian people proudly watched the rightful elected president of their country take the oath of office. Today, too often we see government that thinks it knows better than the will of the people. This has been exemplified from rush tax reform to the Olympia Hills decision. I'm running today to give a voice back to the southwest part of the valley. This is a critical moment for our community. The decisions that we make today will have long-lasting impacts on our quality of life. I thank Representative Kim Coleman for her strong leadership and appreciate her support of my campaign. She's chosen to support me because she knows that I am a true conservative who understands the needs of our community and who can provide real leadership in the legislature. I grew up here. I know this area. I chose to raise my family here because of the lifestyle and values this community embraces. I've learned how to work hard. I graduated in the top of my law school class at BYU. I've thrived in international legal environments, advising governments in Eastern Europe and Africa. I now negotiate and manage complex contracts for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. All of this experience will embolden me to be a leader in the House and represent our best interests. Now, many in the legislature have forgotten the government is not here to take care of us. It is here to protect our freedoms. I believe in limited government and local control, and will ask 2 questions before considering any legislation. First, is this the role of government? And second, is this something that can be solved by more local government? If a bill cannot pass these 2 hurdles, it will not receive my support. Now, my experience with litigation and hard-nosed negotiation is exactly what our district needs right now. We are experiencing a dramatic change in our state, county, and district. I want to be at the negotiating table fighting for us. As I've grown up in this community, I've witnessed the unprecedented growth. I will fight to ensure that we have responsible growth and the infrastructure to support it. Additionally, I will champion legislation to ensure that the zoning decisions on this land are made by local leaders. We need a leader who can bring our economy and schools into the 21st century. There are way too many regulations that are strangling small businesses. This will be especially true as we work to recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. We need to make sure that local school leaders and parents have more control over their school's funding and curriculum. Additionally, we cannot allow university administrators or the politically correct elite to tell us that our God-given rights are outmoded or at worst bigoted. These issues are real and won't go away on their own. There are far too many to list in just 4 minutes, but as I've told you about the principles I believe and will abide in, I hope you understand how I will represent you. As our state continues to grow, government should not. Let me do what I do every day best, fight to get the best deal possible. Now, I thank you for your willingness to serve as delegates. The county convention system is special. It allows candidates and voters to connect in a way that just doesn't happen in a traditional election. I did not collect signatures, but rather trusted this process and you to make the best decision. Real change can happen if the voice of the people is heard. I've witnessed it. Let me be your voice in the legislature. I ask for your vote. Thank you.